Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to series 2. And my name is Victoria Sueiro. I am a model and based in Austin, Texas, and I'm answering questions that I receive on Instagram. So let's get started on the first question. But first, subscribe if you want to learn more about modeling, content creation, or just getting into your community a little bit more. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video. All right, guys. So the first question is, how do you know which emotions to convey? I think the right emotion comes down to understanding what the vision project is and also what is the photographer's or the director's idea, or I think the whole team's idea of like what is like read the room. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Like, I think that clarifying with the team is good about what is needed. All right, next question. How can I get more involved in the modeling scene? I think that getting more involved is building up your network. I think that, ooh, that's really hard. Is going to community events, meeting with other photographers. I think that going to classes is better than going to an event. You're meeting other photographers or other artists or other people that are there to learn because they're going to use it on a project soon. And so if you're up there and you're meeting them, hey, my name is Victoria Sueiro. I'm a model. You need a model for your next project? Oh my God. Girl, I got you. Those are a little bit better, I would say. Events are perfect to go and network, but it's a different, I would say, different scene between both of them. Another thing that's also great too is looking for a local marketing agency or location where they do marketing photography for big brands. So, or even local brands. So that involves a lot in the community. Like there's everybody is working there, or the photographers do something outside of work. Like that's a really good place too, or just getting in more into the content creating side too, or doing brand ambassador stuff for the community. Everyone is doing something. So that is a really great way to network too and getting involved with the modeling scene. How do you get gigs without agency? All right, finding gigs without an agency is so freaking hard, honestly. Like, I don't even have an agency. It's really hard because I'm a short girly. It's really tough out here. Anyways, so I think that downloading apps that can find you local jobs for modeling, content creating, makeup artists, anything, honestly, they need like production assistant. Like, I really want to do that, to be honest with you. So I would download the app Backstage Model Management and Casting Networks. Start with those and look for other apps that um, are going to show you local jobs, or they can show you jobs outside of the states. Like if you're going to New York or California, these are perfect apps to use. All right, next question. How do you get from insecure to confident in front of the camera? I'm very insecure. I DK. Feeling insecure in front of the camera is so normal. And even starting out, or even like if you've been in it in some time and you're feeling insecure, it's very, very normal. I think that you definitely in that moment to making yourself feel good, think of like the only girl in the world kind of moments, but overcoming that fear, I think that my favorite thing to do is putting on some music, you're home alone, dancing in the mirror and making some faces and just feeling confident in yourself and just knowing that it's going to look good behind a camera. Like, I just trust me, if you do it, it just boosts up your confidence a little bit more. So making sure you're expressing with different poses and feeling good with yourself, I think that you're going to have like a great time and feeling confident. Oh, another way to making yourself feel confident is putting yourself in a runway. Trust me, you're going to feel confident afterwards, even though you felt scared and you blacked out before. Yeah. Next question. All right, next question. How much money should I pay for a portfolio printout and photos? I think the cost of a portfolio printout, it just like depends on the material and the design and like who it was shot by. If you're talking about building up your portfolio, I think that working with local photographers, you are also like small businesses, y'all are all starting out, and I think that you can definitely do a TFP, trade for photo, collaboration. Um, it's just a little bit easier in that way, and you guys are both helping each other's out in their your own portfolios. But starting off with, I think TFPs, and then working your way up and just thinking like about paying somebody to do a vision of yours, that's a different story. Next question. How do you book brand campaigns? All right, so that's really hard because I don't have an agency. I have to, what I've been booked by is networking and people I know, or finding the jobs on casting networks or Backstage. Also, a local marketing studio. So they work with brands too. So booking with those brands, I think. All right, next question. What processes do you go through to set up your business? Setting up my business was a strategy that I needed, and doing step by step process. I think that starting with everything, you have to start at the bottom. Even if it's the most littlest annoying thing, you have to proceed and go through that thing. So getting your digitals done, get that thing out of the way, building up your portfolio, making yourself profiles on these different apps to find local jobs or jobs in different states. I think that setting up a website, going through these things is the process of building yourself a modeling career. So I would say that is my step by step of building up a business of modeling. Thank you guys for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe so you can learn more information about modeling, content creation, and event planning. And follow my Instagram at Vic Sueiro, and I will see y'all later. Ciao!